Go and do a diddy. Wow, that was definitely out of nowhere.
Well, did you hit the button? Has the button been pressed? Did you press it?
Yeah, okay, hold on. I'll push the button right now. Alright, button's pushed.
It was a little loud.
That really hurt my hand.
Mace, do you need a hug?
I'm fine.
Okay, so I assume we've started this recording based on the vague symbols I've been given by the All-Father. So, if you couldn't guess from these cards all stacked upon...
Might want to just ping us over there just in case Nace wasn't in the right position, because he's our camera boy.
I am in the right position. I can move myself.
He's camera boy. He knows what he do. I think.
As long as I'm not falling asleep.
Yes, as evidenced by these random cards with vague descriptions below them, my players have been singing off screen with that.
So,
yes,
around abouts when we took a break, because we took a break, you probably realized that we took a break because we took a break. We did in fact take us a break,
and then someone
the shit to do.
Drew cards.
Yeah. Nace and I were like, what if we just drew from the deck of many things a little bit?
No.
As if that didn't happen. As if that bad things didn't happen earlier.
So the other people decided they didn't want to draw with us for reasons that you can probably hear.
They're too paranoid. They're too paranoid.
Yeah, they're too paranoid. Nace and I were like, what's the worst that could happen? So Nace draws a card and he draws Jester.
10,000 experience points.
I split it amongst the party so that it'd be all fair and no war.
And then Nace drew another card and drew Rogue.
I drew Rogue, so I gained some random enemy out there.
And then drew another Rogue.
And then a second enemy came after me.
And then Aryn decides to join in, and she draws a third Rogue. At this point, we're like, is the deck broken? I think it might be broken.
And so Aryn decided to draw again and got Jester.
Yeah, she got Jester, so she got another whole bunch of 10,000 experiences. And she's like, that was nice. I wonder what happens if I draw again. And she became a kind of an idiot. She lost 3 intelligence points. She's now at 9, so she has a -1 modifier. That's fun.
Which honestly doesn't really change much from the way she's been played to begin with.
Rude.
Yeah. So with her newfound intelligence, she draws again and gets Fool.
Lose 10,000 experience.
And she draws 2 more times because why not? And gets Star twice. Which I promptly put into Charisma. Aryn has max Charisma now. And then Fethoum, not wanting to be left out, drew for the last time and
then all his clothes got left behind.
Goodbye, angry midget.
Well, darn it.
Well, yeah, that's literally what you said. Well, darn it. Poof. Pop.
But no, don't listen to the man-eating lizard.
Okay, now that we've got that all established, I can finally remove all of these cards from the
field.
Should I keep them on there for posterity, or do you know what happened?
I know what happened.
Well, we just explained what happened, so it's now officially on screen.
There we go.
Speak.
Mind them of their failures.
Yes, we can. So let's drag this whole thing over to the scenario where this could have happenstanced. Okay, so they actually... No. Alright, so let me explain this. Aryn's sister gave you a bunch of rooms to stay in. I had set this map up before Fethoum disappeared. So you could conceivably pick rooms that your characters would have been in at the time of the Fethoum.
Aryn like
the
blue.
Fethouming.
So this would have been the room that Aryn was in.
Well,
so
if Aryn and Fethoum were drawing cards at the same time, they would be in the same room at the moment.
Okay.
Aryn probably had the deck with her because she was for some reason put in charge of our bag of holding.
So Jacob's in the room with a whole bunch of meat on the tables. And...
no, mine! I beat up Jacob.
What? I'm thrown out of the room.
And I throw him out and slam the door.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going over this way then. He goes down to this room. He's like, just kind of like awkwardly tries to get under, just kind of gets under the covers. Doesn't even bother to take his armor off. It's just like, I like that room.
As well as the fact you have 4 sort of attendees who, the kind of people like, hey, can you get me a thing? And they're like, they give you a thumbs up and they rushed off, I guess.
So the card drawing happens and Aryn and Fethoum are having a good time, and then the poof!
And then the poof.
And Aryn just screams and runs out of the room.
Tarnock walks out, like, with a bunch of meat in his mouth.
Runs over here. Jacob!
Walks over to the door, and he having gotten out of his armor, and he's just in his like normal clothes. He's like, yeah.
Completely hypothetical situation. How did you guys get me back from the dungeon card, and how would I go about doing that?
Blink. Aryn.
Yes.
Where's Fethoum? Aryn.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, 2 questions.
Yeah.
First, where's Fethoum? Secondly, did you do something with your hair?
I said it was a completely hypothetical situation. Now, how did you do the thing?
Well, I had to go find a gin.
Next question, where can we find a gin?
That's, I mean, I don't even, within the within 100 miles, I don't know. Aryn, why? Aryn,
Tarnock.
why do you have this luster about you?
I don't know what you mean, but
Tarnock picks up Aryn by the collar and turns her around to look at Tarnock.
Hi?
Since he's got... Did you use deck?
Would you hurt me if I said yes?
Deck do bad things. It take away meadery. Bad.
Wait, meadery, what?
I tell you another time.
The deck took you away!
And we figured the odds of that happening again were, like, slim to none, and then it happened to Fethoum, so it technically didn't happen again. Where can we find the gin?
I put Aryn down and start facepalming.
Jacob's like, he's just you just see him, like, turn away. He's like, you two get at me about all my bad decisions, which you're allowed to do, and you're fully justified, and then you go and do this! Oh, come on!
Tarnock's just nodding at all Jacob says.
Oh! Jacob's just like...
Well, I, for one, am going to go and see if I can find a person who can help me find Fethoum.
Hang on.
You come, but I'm going.
Hang on, let me get my armor.
Hold on, I gotta get dressed.
Aryn,
Hold on.
Aryn, don't walk off! Aryn!
Excuse me.
I'm following
Where's
her.
the nearest town center?
This is your town. You should know this.
Well, you can swim out any of the windows and then go directly downward and then take, I'd say a left. You could probably go to a nearest town center. You go looking for a shopping.
We're looking for someone who might know where we can find the gin.
The hell, like the alcohol?
Or like someone who can like cast, like grant wishes.
Oh, jeez. I'm not sure myself, so good luck on your search. She just gives you a half-hearted thumbs up. Oh my!
That or someone who's really good at finding people, but it might help to have the wish because of the things and the stuff and Anyway,
I'd imagine the cosmic force behind a fucking wish would be pretty fucking handy in any situation, I admit.
Jacob eventually runs out of the room, and he's got like a shoulder pad that's kind of like a limp off. He's like, "Hang on, wait, I'm on, hold on." Secures the shoulder pad and comes out. Yep.
Oh man.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Man, all that heavy armor seems really inconvenient.
It's not really heavy. It's just cumbersome.
Still seems inconvenient.
I mean, it is, but but you've seen how I fight. I need it.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, window.
All of the windows.
Is this a door or is it a window?
I think that's a door.
That's a door to a window. Because
Aryn
there's a hallway. All right, there's a hallway I didn't fucking include in this, but yes, there's a window beyond this.
I can't believe you didn't prepare for us to leave through that door.
I didn't prepare for you to swim out a window.
Jacob,
Well, you're the one who gave us the suggestion.
Fair enough. I am a damned fool.
Jacob just kind of follows Aryn along. Is like, get Aryn.
Fuck.
Before Aryn leaps out of the window, he is going to stop. Tarnock's going to stop her and hold his hand up. Give me the deck.
Oh shoot! I left it in the room.
Go get it.
Don't give it to him.
Goes back
Don't give
to the
it to
room.
him.
Oh, guess we're going this way again. It goes back that way.
Picks up the deck.
Okay.
Kind of just sets it down on this table while making sure she has all of her stuff.
Okay.
Just like she was in such a hurry that she forgot to, like, make sure she has all of her adventuring equipment and stuff. Also,
Alright.
she's checking on status of mask.
Mask status. Where'd you put it?
I think it was in one of the bags.
One of the bags.
I think Aryn was just keeping it, like, in her backpack, because if it were in the bag of holding, they definitely need stuff out of there more, and thus increasing chances of mask jump out.
Alright. So, are you going to open up the bag just to check if there's a mask in it?
Aryn puts the mask she's wearing onto her face properly, and then opens the bag.
Okay. So, a mask flies out, clatters against your mask, and ends up landing right back into the bag.
Aryn shuts the thing and puts the mask back on her head, like, tilted sideways. Okay, still in there. Man, I gotta thank Fethoum later. Masks are good protection against masks. What was I doing again? Something deck of cards. Right, deck. Grabs deck.
Put it
goes
in.
outside. Okay, I got the deck.
I hold out my hand.
No.
Are you gonna eat it?
No.
What are you gonna do with it?
Make sure you don't have it.
Oh, good thinking. You can give it back to you can give it to Fethoum when we get him back. Gives the
No
deck.
one's having it. I take the deck and I get some cloth and I wrap it up real tight.
Okay.
In fact, I put it back in my bag. Make sure it's in the bottom.
Okay.
Aww.
It's like, I wonder what would happen if you tried to eat the deck of anything.
Oh boy.
We don't use deck.
You want to find out?
Tarnock's pissed off at these thin pieces of pasteboard. So he's not.
I don't know if eating the deck counts as declaring a draw, so...
Would that technically, do you think it would have just, fizzle out of existence?
We go find Jin! And
Okay.
he swims out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Find some
All right.
alcohol.
But wait,
Beautiful.
Aryn, what about, I don't know, everything we're here for?
Well,
Kinda
do you
time
really
sensitive.
think we can handle an entire rebellion and stuff without the smartest person on our team?
I mean, that's fair, but at the same time, it's time sensitive.
Yeah, but... Look, if we find a djinn or something, we can get a map, and then it'll point to where Fethoum is, and then if Fethoum's too far away, we can get him after we do all this stuff, right?
That's fair. Okay, let's do the thing.
It's just, I want to make sure he's not in, like in the jail that we were just in, you know?
Jacob's just kind of looking over at her. He's like, and he's just kind of staring longer than he should.
So we figure out where Fethoum is, and theoretically he should be safe because, like, I drew the card, and then the next thing I know, I was with Sal. So, like, we go and we find the map, and then we figure out where he is. And then once we figure out where he is, we can be like, okay, this is the thing we do.
Yeah, good play. He just kind of immediately averts his gaze, realizing that he's been staring for way too long. He's like, "Let's go, let's do a thing.
24 charisma is a hell of a drug."
Before they keep moving,
they go swimming off. Does a swim.
Yeah, before that.
Why isn't this Pog wearing the mask?
Like midway,
this old one.
Tarnock stops and looks at Aryn, and then brings his tail up and smacks her in the back of the head like he does to freaking Jacob. Like, don't do again.
Don't do again.
Oh, look at her giving Tarnock puppy eyes.
Oh my god.
No. Swims off.
Okay,
Tarnock is immune to the charisma.
Alright. So you're going to some kind of town center, right?
Yeah, look for people.
I'm glad, because this is a perfect opportunity for us to introduce you guys to them. You know them? They? Who is
they?
Therms.
You mean that purple person over there and the green guy over there?
What
Do
green
you mean
guy?
the people?
I'm the green guy.
Hello, people.
What green guy?
Okay.
Look at the names. Gate fuck.
Gate fuck? What?
Gate fuck.
I went Nace and then Jack and then Gate.
Hole in a door.
Okay.
Apparently, Aryn's stupidity is contagious.
Please, I would like think brain, but you not brain think me is okay.
It's the charisma that's doing it.
What if the real charisma?
Anyway, what
It's
we
the friends
do?
made along the way. All right, here's a happenstance. Hunter, I'm gonna find a very hilarious way to introduce you in. Hold on. I also must fucking pop you guys onto the map. Huh?
Didn't we roll for that? And
Yes,
thing?
I know how you're getting in. I know.
Also, hello everyone. I'm here. I've just been quiet, waiting for me to.
Hunter has come to us straight from Morocco.
Yeah, you guys might know me as Ariel, the meme-loving dragon.
And now she's going to play someone who is also a meme-loving dragon. No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm gonna try and make this character not like Ariel, so that I have some different flavorful characters. But anyways, I'll go back to being quiet and letting you guys do your thing until I pop in.
So your character knows Ariel, and they're trying to not like her. I gotcha.
Nace? No.
Yes.
Shame on you.
Yes.
Bad name.
Okay.
I feel just as disappointed that the deck of many things can't be used easily.
Yeah, you have to knock out Tarnock, which you'll have to use spells for because he knows Kung Fu.
He knows Kung Fu.
Anyway, so you guys swim into this fucking place.
Okay.
Yep. It's like, wow.
I go up to this big fellow and I look down on him and it's like, we're magic person.
Huh?
We're magic person.
Like, what do you mean?
We're magic person.
Here, Tarnock, let me try.
I can't even count on my hand the people of magic know I have.
Jacob
geez.
just kind of goes like, hang on, hold on. Tarnock, let me try. Tarnock, let me Tarnock, come on. Okay. All right.
Not even letting GM say anything.
It's like, all right, hi sir.
Hello.
Okay. Do you know where we can find maybe like a magic shop or like a place where we can get maybe like a board for you know?
Oh, I think there, and like he starts a trailing off as suddenly just above you see a shadow go overhead, and then okay, hold on a second. Suddenly, just slumps down and then slides across the sand and just hits into the statue.
Look.
Well then,
big fish.
Wait a fucking second. That statue looks familiar.
Jacob just kind of trails off and kind of swims over this way.
Christ. So Hunter.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You might. If I've picked a fish out of random, I hope you don't mind that this was a killer whale.
Not at all, because I actually love orcas, so this is interesting.
Yes.
If Tarnock is licking his chops.
Hold on, let me reorganize this a bit. There we go. As its maw just suddenly opens up and out slumps.
That's the noise he used.
Say orc.
Link.
Well then, there's a...
Is it just me, or did that whale just spit up its dinner?
I mean, maybe, but isn't it weird that its dinner doesn't have any, like, fins?
Excuse me, miss, did that whale just try and eat you?
Well then.
Oh, no!
Tarnock, wait to try and eat the whale before...
The orc is on her knees, and she has one hand on the ground. She quickly puts a hand up in the air with a finger up, kind of like in the hold on a second kind of thing, and she's trying to breathe.
Aryn takes Fethoum's cap of water breathing and cap of water breathing, because Tarnock's got the hood, and puts it on top of the orc.
Ooh. Thank you.
Are you okay?
I mean, I kind of just fist fought the stomach of a fish.
Was it trying to hurt you?
I mean, it tried to eat me.
Tarnock, go ahead.
All right. Now, if I got this correctly, Rick, this scene is unfolding in front of you.
Well then, is everything all right? That wasn't really the voice I was going for, but yeah. Is everything all right over here?
Look.
Well, my friend is getting some dinner, and this lady is alive. Are you alive?
I didn't know what I expected, but it wasn't that.
So, just right there, right in front of you, as someone looks. Well, I'll let you describe it, Nace.
It looks like someone that bald old man that is wearing a gauntlet and some inspector official uniform kind of garb, almost trench coat-esque. And and he's carrying a book.
Hey. Oh, okay. Sal's come to watch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So, I hope everything's all right. I just saw that you just came out of a whale.
She looks at the whale that's currently being eaten. Looks back. No, really?
Wow, you must be some kind of ace detective, mister.
No need to be rude. I'm just pointing out the obvious at this point to show concern.
Yeah,
Well-
are you okay? He just kind of walks up and like looks her over.
Do you need healing? Because I can do healing.
She pops up onto her feet and kind of puts her hands up, and, as in like, okay, slow down.
Like,
And she starts to back up a little bit, and it's like, I'm fine.
okay.
I can take care of myself. It's not like I haven't before.
Okay.
Never been eaten by a fish. Never thought that'd be on my list of things that would happen, that I would want to happen. But, you know, new things every day for everyone.
Jacob just kind of like steps back a little bit, and his hands were glowing before, and they have stopped glowing this yellow light. Okay.
Okay.
The orc kind of stands up a little bit more. She, like, perks up where she's at, starts frantically looking around.
What you looking for?
Something that kind of got swallowed with me. It's a, family heirloom. It's a brown, really dark brown staff that has a dragon's tooth in it.
I was about to say, I think that's gentleman over there that was eating the fish. Or the
Hey,
whale
Tarnock, if you
is,
find anything
choking.
like that, toss it here.
I jam my hand into the orca's head.
Well then.
Joy!
I have seen a lot of things, but this is new.
Do I feel anything around?
Roll me investigate.
Question, since I am a connoisseur of doing this sort of thing, like, you know, mutilating stuff from the inside out, do I get advantage? No, I'm joking.
Just do it normally.
15.
You find it after rooting around, and you just jam it right in its stomach. You pull out a whole stick.
Beautiful.
And I just, like, while getting a chunk of meat from it as well, I just hand her the stick.
Thank
Aryn
you.
takes stick, gives it to Orc Lady.
Thank you.
And then I dive back in.
Yeah, that's
So,
Tarnock.
hi. I'm Aryn. That's Tarnock enjoying the meal, and this is Jacob.
Hi, I'm Jacob. He's still trying to get over this awkward, like the awkwardness of realizing that he kind of got into the healy, helpy mode too quickly and probably made things awkward.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's already awkward enough as she's kind of, you know, just out of a whale's stomach, so she's got stomach acid on her, and she's trying to clean that off. Now
Well,
she's got
given we're underwater, it's probably washing off already.
Yeah, but there's still, like, the
Fish
worn-out
guts.
pieces on her armor, which she's now looking over and probably thinking, well, crap, now I gotta fix my armor.
Right. Well, you adventurers seem to be quite well knowledged in all things not of this town, at least judging by the looks of the three of you, knowing more about the outside of this town more than the fourth one. But
Tarnock looks up.
I just wanted to know if you happen to have found a person of interest I'm looking for. Goes by the name Fethoum.
You're looking for Fethoum too?
Angry midget.
Yes.
He was
Never
traveling
heard
with
of him
us, and then
called
he
like
pulled
that
the
before.
dungeon card, and now I have no idea where he is.
Oh, I see. That explains a lot, quite really. Well, he pulls out his old book, flips a page or two. Yes, that definitely would explain why he's... Okay, that's why that went there. Well, thank you very much for your time. Do you happen to be associates of this, man?
He's my friend, of course.
No.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Huddle. Quick huddle. Team huddle. Hang on.
Tarnock is just like comes back with like all the whale guts and stuff in one arm and just like looking at you guys while eating.
Hang on. Aryn, real quick.
Yeah?
While they're doing that, Gate,
Yes.
can I try and start collecting teeth off the whale?
I
Oh,
like
God.
her already.
Oh, God.
This thing tried to freaking eat me. Of course I'm going to start collecting stuff
All
off it.
around
That's
me.
useful.
All around
Yeah.
him are
Make a
familiar
bum-ass-
face.
I know, right?
What's up, Jacob?
We'll make a bomb-ass
So-
necklace out of that.
That or
I
use it as decorative pieces on armor.
mean, don't get me wrong.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
I'm worried about Fethoum as well, but should we really be going around telling people, he's our friend with that if they're inquiring about him? Because Fethoum, he's got a lot of people after him.
We beat them
Well,
up.
then, if this guy's a bad guy who wants to hurt Fethoum, we can just stab him later.
He's just
Right?
Darn.
he's like,
How much
but
am I
I'd
hearing of this whispers?
Yeah, but I'd rather that we have the
Roll me predict.
I'd rather that we have the element of surprise rather than him having the element of surprise,
Well, he already knows we know Fethoum, so what's
Well,
the point in hiding anything else?
I'm just saying for future reference.
Do you want me to go punch him now?
No, don't punch him
No.
now. That-
Perception. Yes, you can hear absolutely every single fucking thing they're saying in whispered and hushed tones.
Like, Aryn's not even attempting to talk that quietly. She sees nothing wrong with this situation, but Jacob's,
Same.
hushed whispering.
Same with Tarnock.
guys.
You can hear their heartbeats, Rick.
Good
I
grief.
feel your heart beat.
Water is a good medium for that kind
Look,
of vibration.
All I'm saying is that when it comes to Fethoum, we've really got to be careful with who we talk to about him. That's all I'm saying.
Then let me go punch the guy.
No,
No!
Don't punch the
You
guy.
might be able to help us find Fethoum.
I mean,
Fine,
that's
bite him.
true. No,
Oh.
why would you bite him if he's gonna?
I'm
You
afraid
said I
I
couldn't
don't.
punch him.
I'm afraid
No.
I wouldn't taste very good.
Ugh.
Also, he can hear us. Wait, he can hear us? Well, there's no point in whispering, is there?
We've
See,
been talking
Jacob?
very long.
Sorry, couldn't help but over here while looking at my book. You're quite noisy, really.
Jacobs just looks over at the rest of the group. He's like, "Ugh, okay, fine. I'll just start it up." Ahem. So,
Oh my God.
You're looking for Fethoum, huh?
Indeed.
What for?
Well, you see, Fethoum is a person of interest that is going to be leading to a much larger organization that I have in mind.
He's very interesting, isn't he?
You're a recruiter?
Are you gonna kill him?
Kill? Oh, no, I would never do such a thing.
Damn it.
Why is that a bad thing? We want Fethoum alive.
Fethoum fine, but I want to punch him.
Why would you want to punch him? He didn't do anything.
He has glasses.
You just sort of see Jacob just going like,
Well, I'm glad I don't wear glasses then.
So
can't
wait, mister, why were you looking for Fethoum down here in the water?
Well, you see, I've gathered some intel that led me to this spot. I've actually been able to track him so far here, but Who was it? Anyway, the friendly informant of mine ended up telling me that he ended up coming down this way. I've been trying to track him down on my notepad that allows me to track down individuals, but I don't really know his last name, unfortunately. Do you happen to know?
I only ever knew him as Fethoum a band.
Angry midget.
Alright, let's try that. Fethoum a band. So I write that down in the little paper. What happens, Gate?
Okay, what did we agree on how that worked?
It has to be his real name.
Okay. All right. Well, what you get popped up is what says syntax. Oh, not text error. Some
Error
kind of
404
error
not
message.
found.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Quite clever, this man. Apparently
Yeah, he's super smart.
Quite. Well, it
Not
turns
smart
out
enough
that
to not pull the deck.
It turns out that's not his real name.
Really?
Yes, you see, this piece of paper allows me to be able to find out where anyone is in general location aspects, as long as I know their real name. And I just write it down in the book, and I can find their pinpoint on the atlas in the back pages.
Is that so?
What happens if you use it on a dead person?
I haven't tried it on a dead person.
Ooh, let me try it. Let me try it on a dead person.
Hold up. I'm going to be the only one to touch this book. So, what is the name?
Can I just tell you the name then?
Yes.
She points to this statue right here. Zasperia Mink.
Alright, we'll try that. I'm not
Link.
sure it will work. So how do you spell Vesperia Mink? I'm assuming it's V-E-S...
I wrote it down somewhere. Rummages through her stuff to pull out the name.
By the
Here
way,
it is.
Alright, thank you.
is no one going to ask the question?
Oh shit! I didn't think you guys use it like this. Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Sorry?
Alright.
No, that's fine. This is fine. I'm having fine. Good time.
Again, it's general location of this world. Alright.
Okay.
Now let's see.
Plot hole ruined.
Filed under Niv Breaks Gates campaign by accident.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think about this at all either.
And that's the thing. Like you said, you don't know what happens if it's a dead person, so you could always just say, oh, whoop, well, sorry, it doesn't work with dead people.
Well, now he can't because you just told him.
Well,
Alternatively, the person is not actually dead.
No.
yeah, so there's always that
Okay.
option too.
Okay. So, is it okay you write the name in, or like wherever they are currently?
Wherever they are currently, their general location.
Okay.
So like, if you put
you
an
write
R
the
in his
name
name,
in.
it would have C-flow for it. For his what I'm getting.
It would basically show a little pinpoint where C-flow is located.
Let me grab something here.
So basically, if I was traveling on boat and I was told, Aryn's right here, and I don't know about C-flow, it's like, says she's in the middle of the ocean. Where?
So it's like
So
he's got a
it's not
map in the book,
map
and then
thing, it's a text thing.
You write down the name, and it basically is an atlas.
Okay, so what I'm getting is that there's like...
You know what an atlas is, right?
A map of the thingies, and there's the hole there, and then there's the islands and stuff, and then he writes down name here, and then there's like...
Well, on an earlier page, but yeah.
Yeah, and then like it goes, ding, she's there.
Okay.
So you don't know where on that ding she is, just that she's in that area.
You know, to make it not as game-breaky.
Yeah.
The ding is right there, but then it very rapidly just moves over there.
Moves over. Huh?
Over to Seabreeze?
Okay. Let me repeat this thing for you. All right, it starts here, it stays there for a couple minutes, and then it suddenly changes all the way over there.
Huh. Alright, it looks like this individual was on the Courage Island before teleporting to Seabreeze.
Wait, she's alive?
I don't know if she is or not. At the very least, she's being located.
Who is?
Huh, weird.
I do not know who this statue is.
It's a statue of the person who made these armor thingies. Like this. Aryn holds up her gloved arm.
Tarnock looks at his leg.
Although I wonder why there's a statue of her down here. Things I'll have to ask my sister later.
That is a good question. So, as long as... So, I could help you end up finding Fethoum if you would so desire. The thing is, to be able to find him, I'd have to figure out what his real name is.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's a more efficient way than just finding a djinn and being like, hey, can you give us a mappy thing?
A djinn?
Yeah.
How common are djinns? Are they like legends in this world, or?
It's on... Tim has exploded. It's on the level of whenever there... sorry, let me focus words into my brain head in order to then regurgitate it out onto my players. They're pretty rare. Their appearances are generally considered to be it's a word like
myth, legend.
It's the kind of thing people adventure out and try to find, and then people don't come back, or they do come back like, aha, we got a wish, and then they all high five each other.
I'd say legend.
It's legend.
Those things are quite legendary. Very rare, very hard to find. You'd be lucky to even meet one.
I guess you got lucky then, Jacob.
Yeah, or either that or yep, that guy, that one guy who, that one guy just happened to know a few things. So yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah,
you met a djinn.
Yeah, I did. But it's literally thousands of miles away by now.
Well, good on you. Do you remember where you were located before then?
And I give the location because I don't remember what it was myself.
It was it was off the coast of Anxie, not off the coast, near Anxie.
Yeah, it was inland, in the mountain ranges near Anx.
Up in the mountains, yeah. Met a giant. He wanted some meat.
I see. So the mountains of
rocks.
I tricked him to eat rocks.
You're quite clever, my boy.
Not really. It was mostly out of sheer panic.
Still, cleverness and desperation is always a great thing. Good tool for survival. Clever.
He's not good at that either. It's chopping down on pork
If you're
brains.
looking for Fethoum, you want to come with us?
Sure. I have a feeling that we could be mutually beneficial to each other in this regard.
What about you, Miss Lady?
Me?
Turns to her. Yeah. You know where you're going to go next?
Well, probably back to my house so that I can fix up my armor and maybe do something with these teeth.
It's like,
well,
wait,
Jacob's good with armor stuff.
Yeah, what's the trouble with it?
Well, being as I've been sitting in the stomach acid of this whale's stomach for I don't even know how long, I have some worn out parts that need to be replaced.
Jacob just...
I can do that at my blacksmith's forge at my house. Thank you very much.
Oh, I got tools.
I'd rather use my tools.
Oh, okay.
Quite insistent.
Sorry, I'm not very trustworthy, just because I kind of just met you all. I don't know who you are, where you're from, who this...
I'm Aryn. I'm from here. This is Seaflow. We're underwater.
As Tarnock grabs the fin and rips it off with his teeth. I was going to do that. Damn it.
And I'm Jacob Zenlow. And actually, wait, if she like, does she like work with like other blacksmiths very much?
No, she keeps to herself more often than not.
All right, never mind then.
Well then.
Well, yeah. By the way, how did you get inside a fish?
Do you want the long story, the medium story, or...
Short.
How and why?
Okay, so medium story. Well, I'm looking for my mom. And I was going to go and she kind of stops. How do I make this not sound stupid?
I've seen quite a variety of reasons in my time.
Honestly, there's not a whole lot that'll phase us. We just lost our friend to a bunch of trading cards.
They're not just trading cards.
We are not using again.
Okay then. Anyways, I
just
was going
got
to go to another island and was told that this place existed and I could find some good materials here for traveling. And so to cross the sea, I came under the sea first and didn't expect a whale to fly and eat me.
Man,
survival of the fittest.
It's like
as she finishes, Tarnock goes to like pull some teeth out too. Does Ebony react?
Ebony?
Mace, was that meant to be directed at me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ebony looks over. I kind of pulled some of the good ones that were a little bit cleaner. Sorry. If you want to look through the ones I pulled, you can take a look after you're done pulling the ones you like.
I go for ones that look big. Doesn't matter if clean or not.
Okay, there's some pretty good ones in there still.
Yeah. And yes, I go to just pull some teeth out and put them with the shark teeth I have.
I take it you both take these for trophies then,
Oh, I usually take things like this. They're pretty good materials for armor making.
There is tall ginger man that makes me weapons.
Oh yeah, the Met and Jack at the salt shop.
I see.
Interesting name.
Also, Aryn?
Yeah?
Has that statue always been here?
It's been a few years since I was last here, but, Aryn thinks back.
Alright, so Aryn, because there's actually like a couple of those statues around town, you didn't really pay much attention to them because they've always been there.
Come to think of it, yeah. I never really paid attention to them much before, but I saw them around town a lot.
Huh. Usually,
would I know why they're here? Like, would I have been informed at any point in time, like, these statues honor yada 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 yada?
Yeah, they're basically honoring a sort of architect of sorts who came out of actually nowhere and helped construct the town to help it protect better against big monsters.
Yeah, come to think of it, actually, I think I remember this. My parents were talking about how this weird lady who came out of nowhere helped build the town better, so that it would be better protected against, like, sea monsters and stuff. There's some real weird stuff at the bottom of the sea.
Why don't you just eat them?
Well, because at the time we weren't strong enough to, like... I mean, I don't know the actual reason why we don't eat them. By the time I hatched, like, the town was already built, you know?
You also hatch? Oh, nice.
Well, yeah, I'm a fish.
You're on.
Great.
2 members of this party hatched from eggs. I wonder if we'll confirm if Jacob also did.
I did not. I'm pretty sure I did not.
I wonder if Rick did.
I don't think I did.
Oh man. Did Rick did? Is that how they make those?
I don't know.
I'm so concerned.
Hey, it's up to you on how those creatures are made.
Okay.
Well then, any particular reason you are asking about this statue?
Well, we wanted to, like, figure out if this lady knew more about the armor pieces that we've got, because the armor pieces are kind of jerks sometimes. Specifically the mask. If it latches onto people, it starts controlling them and makes them do bad stuff.
I see. Would I know anything about what she's talking about?
Only history with advantage.
Okay.
Tarnock looks again at his leg and sees the armor piece he has on his leg.
Wow, I rolled pretty low.
You say that, but
I rolled under a 10 for both my die.
Oh yeah. Still, it's pretty. Thanks to your bonuses, at least. I'm going to assume this is because either expertise or because rogue.
It's because proficiency, not expertise.
Oh. Okay. Still pretty good.
I got 4 expertises. Insight, investigation, perception, sleight of hand.
Alright. Okay. I suppose around the time you probably know... okay. Holy shit. Okay, so... Does Suspiria Mink actually sort of know about around you've heard of her in sort of magic?
Is Gate glitching for anyone else?
He's glitching for me.
I feel like I'm glitching in my soul. I have 2 roll 20s open. I should probably close one.
Probably.
That would do it.
All right. So wait, what did you hear me say with my words?
Something about Zasperia. You would know about Zasperia, mink, magic, and then that's all I really caught.
Okay. So the last you've heard about Zasperia mink and the shit that Mask and the Boots is, she was like around your time, like literally around your time. She was a sort of up and coming artificer, I guess. Okay. She was pretty sought out for the stuff she made, and they're all pretty dank good and stuff. But then it started becoming shifty, I suppose, as around the time she disappeared, there was rumors about people going missing whenever they started helping her out with these items.
I can't believe that Zasperia Mink was actually one of those dragons all along.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Okay. And at the very least, you would be able to link the mask and at least the architecture, the design of the glove and the boot that you at least can probably plainly see. Or
Aryn literally showed him the glove, so
yeah. They look like something Zasperia would make.
Huh. Well, I didn't think I'd be able to see any of Zasperia's works for a long time. You should probably be very careful with these.
Wait, you've heard of her?
Indeed I have. I might not look like it, but I'm definitely a lot older than it might seem.
How old are you, mister?
Old enough to know better than to reveal that.
He doesn't look like his meat would taste good.
Like super duper old.
Quite, yes. But as I was saying, the Zasperia mink, she was a very famous artificer back in the day, where however there was a time when she ended up disappearing. She was acting kind of odd and then disappeared from sight. But with that, some artifacts appeared, from what I could remember, and with those artifacts, other individuals started disappearing.
Huh.
So
maybe Evelyn knows more about that stuff.
I'm sorry, who?
Evelyn. She's like this weird fairy ghosty thing that I see in my dreams sometimes.
I'm assuming I would have no knowledge of Evelyn, right?
Not even a drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also met her, and then I ate my pillow.
I see.
Jacob just kind of sits here. It's like, yeah, no, she's nice. She's nice. And he's like, yeah, it's a little bit. It is a. We should probably call her Evelyn. Evelyn just sounds
evil.
Yeah.
Well, not much that we can do about your spiritual issues at the time, but it does seem that Zasperia's body, I'm assuming, at the very least, is moving about. Whether she's alive or dead, I can't tell you, because I'm not entirely certain if this is able to track a dead person or not.
So what we do now?
We wait until the next recording, as I'm cutting it off here.
Oh, man.
Timing. It's 59 minutes.
Yeah, high five.
So,
ending credits.
Is this the end of this episode, or?
This part, I guess.
Okay.
Well, until the next time, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fighting dreamers.
Okay, bye. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yeah.